Hey, what's up guys, Andy here, and today we're going over My Hero Academia, episode 71, titled Suneater of the Big Three. Okay, so Suneater is the character I was most, intrigued with out of the big three to begin with, because we kind of got to see the most out of Mirio, and, it was just kind of one of those things. He was kind of the mysterious one, and the soft-spoken one, and the shy one, and you knew he was going to have a badass power, which he does, and it personifies it in this episode. But with all that being said, it was just such a good episode in general. It basically followed a little bit of his life, upbringing, and how he met Mirio, and then all of the stuff with the big fight here was insane. So, I give this episode a solid 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10. It was great. Just the way Fat Gum put all of his trust in him, it was good. I loved it. But with all that being said, guys, if you all do enjoy this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot. And let's just get right into this. I honestly cannot wait to talk about this episode.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We start things off when he was still in school, and he was the new transfer student, and he kind of botched his first appearance. He couldn't really say who he was, and he was really shy, and none of the kids wanted to talk to him until Mirio came up and said something. We cut into our intro. We get our title card later, but I thought I'd put it here now. Suneater of the Big Three. And then we cut right back into the mission. They're all running into battle here, and they're kind of figuring out that intel did get leaked here. They don't know from where or from who, but intel has been leaked nonetheless. We then cut over to a really cool scene where Night Eye found the hidden entrance due to where he had used the foresight on that guy who came into the building previously, who he caught. And they basically just put in the code here and went in, but they ran into a dead end, and that's when Mirio used his quirk to look through the wall, and we find out that his hero costume is made out of fibers of his own hair, which is really cool, because it lets him pass through with his clothes. That's cool. But then we get the little hooded boy, the little skull-looking guy, Iranaki, and his quirk is Mimic, and he used one of the syringes to, enhance his quirk, so basically he can go into the walls instead of just little stuff, and now he's got this whole building flipping around, and it lets him go into objects and control them freely, so he's swapping up paths and everything, and making walls, and it's basically a maze. But Mirio doesn't want none of that shit. He just charges forwards. He goes, I'm going on ahead, guys. I've got to do this. Time is of the essence. They're just trying to stall us. That's a key point in this episode, them just trying to stall. Mirio busts through, and then the rest of them get dropped down into a room, and Iranaki is basically just, picking off the fodder cops. And that's when we get introduced to the 8 bullets of the Hassaikai group. And these are 3 of them, I assume, and they're all fighting, or they're all ready to fight. And that's when Amajiki steps up, and he's like, I'll take care of them by myself. The ones trying to stall us will be enough for just me, myself. So then they let him go. Eraser uses his quirk to kind of help him out for a minute, and then they're all kind of questioning Fat Gum. They're like, why'd you let him do that? What, he's your guy, so we let you make the call. And he's like, he's stronger than anyone here. He's so scared of, being with everyone, so it's probably for the best. That's the way I took it. But they eventually break free from his octopus binds, and they just tell him, they're like, even though we're trash, he, Overhaul picked us up, and he made the trash useful. He's then pinned in a corner here and can't really do much, and that's when he has a flashback of Mirio telling him to have confidence in yourself. You could be greater than the sun. And that's where he gets his hero name here. And he goes, I am someone who eats even the sun. Suneater. And he starts busting out all these cool combo moves. And it is really cool. I really did enjoy this. And then he goes into this thing, okay? vast hybrid chimera kraken. Keep in mind, these guys aren't fodder. One of them can use crystals, one of them can eat anything and digest it, and then the other one can pull any object he's wearing or holding to him. They're all working in perfect sync here. And he basically says here, you all will all be arrested soon, even if you beat me. And they're like, yeah, we don't care. And he's like, so you're going to throw your life away? And they're like, we're not throwing our life away. You heroes couldn't understand. But that's when he has to get smarter. So he uses a foot of a bird to kick one of the crystals into the face of the dude who can pull stuff towards him. He blocks the other dude's attack, who uses crystals, by eating one of his crystals to be able to use it, and then just smashes them all as hard as he can into a wall. And then he just looks at him and he's like, I see now, you couldn't eat your friend, so you all really are, you aren't bad. You're just in this situation. It's almost like you're brainwashed. And that's the end of the episode. Holy shit. What an episode, guys. Episode 71 of My Hero is in the books. Great episode. I loved this one. But with that being said, I've got to go to bed. So I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.